priority corridors, which really links with what Brian just talked about. Of course, we have the 11 corridors. We have 3 state, 3 county, and 5 city corridors. It equals over about 20 miles, and it captures 10% of our total KSIs just by doing 20 miles of improvements. Each of our corridor reports has 4 chapters, and so I just kind of listed the table appendix here. These were just submitted in June as draft, and so we're kind of currently in review and revision, hoping to finalize next month. So chapter 1 is really like kind of why are we doing this project? Number 2 is really what's the existing conditions and analysis. Chapter 3 is a summary of all the stakeholder coordination that we did, both public meetings, road safety audit, and the stakeholder coordination with our cities and county and state. And then chapter 4 is really the meat of it, is kind of what we propose. And it goes through all the proposed improvements, a cost estimate of that, the BCA that we just talked about, and kind of how we can tee it up for next steps. The next corridor is Sistrunk Boulevard in the city of Fort Lauderdale and partially in Broward County from 27th Avenue to Andrews Avenue. Sistrunk Boulevard, unfortunately, is the riskiest city street in Broward County. So a lot to do here. We proposed 25 safety countermeasures, 14 corridor, 11 intersection. The city and the county have done a lot of work on Sistrunk over the years. So some of these improvements you'll see listed are already there. Wide sidewalks is one of them. They're already there. But I wanted to make sure we were giving you a holistic list, but not trying to take credit. So good job to the city and the county already for doing a lot here, but it's still really risky. So what else can we do? This one's really narrow already. On the west end, which is the county jurisdiction from 27th to like 22nd-ish. It's 4 lanes right now. We kept it 4 lanes, but tried to just squeak the lanes a little tighter so we could widen the sidewalks and try to separate those sidewalks. And then in the city section, 22nd over to Andrews, you've got 3 lanes for most of it. And so really trying to squeeze it again, but it's really tight already. We noticed we went out there, there's 9 and 10-foot lanes already. So really the improvements that are key on this one are going to be the lighting is a huge issue out there. It's really dark at night. They have decorative lighting, and some of the lights have already been retrofitted to have a brighter fixture, but most of them haven't been. So I think that's hopefully an easy intermediate fix for us. Also adding some more traffic calming, because hopefully if there is a crash in the future, if speeds are lower, hopefully it won't be fatal, right? So adding raised crosswalks. The city is already proposing 5 new crosswalks on this corridor. I think those are going in maybe as soon as this year. No, soon. Okay. So I'd really love to get this finished, so maybe you can raise them, Karen, wink, wink, so we can get some traffic calming, and then maybe raise some intersections. One thing, we had both of our public meetings at the YMCA that's right in the middle of the corridor, and that's really a community center, and you've got a lot of people walking to that center, but yet there's really no intersection control at that intersection where people are coming from the south to get to the YMCA on the north. And so we propose kind of a tabletop speed table for the length of the face of the YMCA. So it's like a shared street in front of the YMCA. So it's traffic calming and pedestrian safety there. So a lot of improvements proposed on this one, but we were scratching our heads because it's already narrow, right? It only has a few lanes right now. So really, how do we add more safety and get creative on this one? So lighting will be key, and safety, safe speeds will be key on this one.